coming up is Matteson Perry. Matteson Perry. More than that. Matteson Perry, come on.
Good evening, everybody. So about 5 years ago, I was living in New York City, and I was at a one-year anniversary dinner with the girl I was dating at the time, and it was going kind of awkward. And the reason was, neither one of us had said "I love you" in that year, and that's a long time to go without saying that. I had noticed in the last couple months that both of us had started avoiding the word entirely in any context. Like, you'd be at lunch, you'd be like, "Oh, this is a great turkey sandwich. I liked it. I liked that turkey sandwich." So you have to be careful because you don't want to rate the person you're dating below a sandwich. So it gets tricky. And so we exchanged cards at this dinner, and they were weird because we couldn't use the L word, so they were weirdly impersonal for anniversary cards. It was kind of like we were signing each other's yearbooks. It was like, "It's been great getting to know you this year. Stay cool this summer. XOXO your boyfriend." You know, that's good. You know, I think we kind of both knew we weren't the one, but we were nice people. We didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, and it was going good enough, so we'd stayed together. So about a month after our anniversary, I'm at a bar, and my girlfriend is out of town for the weekend, and I meet this girl, and her name's Lindsay, and she's really cool, she's pretty, and she's dressed hip, and we strike up a conversation. She's a friend of a friend, and it's just one of those conversations that flows really well. We like all the same things. We laugh a lot. She has a great sense of humor, by which I mean she thinks all of my jokes are funny, which is really what guys mean when they say they want a girl with a sense of humor. We don't care that much if you appreciate Woody Allen, just laugh at us. So we're talking, and it's going really great. Just a time where you meet a stranger and you just really connect, and we're talking for several hours, and all our friends have left the bar, and we're still there alone talking, and we're sitting next to each other, and it's very intimate. And when I lean in to talk to her, I can smell her hair, and I don't know why, but other girls' hair always smells better than your girlfriend's hair. Science can't explain it, but it's true. And so we're talking and drinking and talking, and it's late in the evening, and then there's that pause, that moment where we're staring at each other, and we're supposed to kiss. And my conscience is like, you can't kiss her. You have a girlfriend, you're a nice guy. Nice guys don't cheat. And I'm like, you're right. But like, don't people say the things that you regret the most are the things you didn't do? Isn't it better? Who cares about being nice? That's overrated. We should be embracing the moment and living life, right? And I check in with my conscience, and he's like, these are some good points. And so I do it. I lean in and I kiss her, and she kisses me back, and it's passionate. And I take her in my arms, and now we're making out right there at the bar, and we don't care who's watching because we're young and we're drunk, and it's 3 a.m. in New York City, and we're doing something wrong, and it's amazing. And it's this great kiss. It's fantastic. It's like the kind of kiss people write songs about and people go to war over. We're doing it. It's life, and we're doing it right now in this bar. Yeah. So it's a good kiss. So I'm worried now, though, because I've cheated. And, I do, to defend myself, I will say on the scale of cheating, like on a scale of 1 to Arnold Schwarzenegger, this is like a 2 at best. We made out drunkenly. In Europe, it'd be considered a friendly hello. But we're in America, and so it's cheating. And I get caught. It turns out I'm really bad at cheating because I get caught less than 24 hours later. Here's how. I write an email to my best friend telling him all about it. Mistake number 1. If you cheat, don't put it in writing. If you need to tell someone, call them. And even then, you should be on like a burner cell phone, like you're a drug dealer on the wire. You just throw it away after. My second mistake was the subject line I chose for this email, which was, and I quote, "So I cheated on my girlfriend." Yeah. Very inconvenient when she went to Google something on my computer and noticed an email from my friend titled RE: "So I cheated on my girlfriend." She was a bit curious about the content of that email. So we get into this big fight, of course, and she's yelling at me, and she says, I can't believe you cheat on me. I can't believe you'd sleep with someone else. And I'm like, aha. I didn't have sex. We just kissed, I say. And I'm like, this is a great defense. I'm at least getting some points back, She counters with, "That's worse. Kissing is worse than sex," she says, which No. No. That's like saying speeding is okay if you wreck your car. Like that's, one is below the other, for sure. Also, I wish I had known that kissing was worse than sex. When I was busy not having sex. Wish we'd discussed those rules prior to this. So we break up, not that night, amazingly. We stay together for a few months because I was guilty and inertia and fear, and you're dumb when you're 25. You're like, we'll save this, yay. And so we stayed together for a few months, and by the time we broke up, it was too late for me to call Lindsay and find out if it had been a one-night thing or a long thing. And so I did learn some things. I made 2 resolutions after that relationship. The first was to never stay in a relationship with someone I didn't truly care about. I wasn't passionate about being with, because it's unfair to you and them, and it's dishonest, and it leads to bad things. And my second resolution was to be a lot more thoughtful about my email titles. I'm Matteson, thanks.